good look. Just washed my hair. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 3, I think we're on. Oh, I'm just standing outside my office getting a bit of fresh air. I've been awake since about 3 o'clock, had a really bad night's sleep, but I'm not going to bang on about that. But I just felt the need to get some fresh air. I feel really dehydrated and hot today. I've got a headache as well. I don't know if I'm sickening for something, but I'm not going to bang on about that either. So I've got a pint of water and sit and drink that. It's about 25 to 8 and I'm taking Dad to church. He wants to go to church for the 9 o'clock service. He won't eat or drink anything within an hour of going to church. It's some Catholic thing. I don't know what the rule is, I don't know. But he says he can't eat or drink anything. So I like him to have a hot cup of tea before he goes at the very least, because he's 80 and an 80-year-old man shouldn't be going out on a December morning without a hot cup of tea inside him. So he said that if I bought him the tea at 7:45 that would be okay. So I'm going to take him some tea at 7:45, which is in about 10 minutes time. And in the meantime, I'm just going to take yesterday's footage off the camera and finish editing yesterday's vlog, hopefully, and check up on some emails. That was weird, I couldn't make any focus. It's about 10:30, I think. Everybody's gone home. It's been a hell of a week this week, really. It really has been absolutely full on, lots going on all the time. Lovely, but really full on. And the downside of that is that it's Sunday. I've got so much to do. I like to start Mondays sort of ready for the week ahead, you know, with everything sort of done that needs to be done, not a load of backed up stuff waiting to be dealt with. And by the way, excuse my face, I've got no makeup on and I'm not intending to put any on today. My face is having a day off, even if I'm not. So yeah, I've just made myself a little list of what I need to do today. A bit hanging, I'm tired. Also, just realised my parents have gone home and my mum's left her handbag here, which has, and also my dad's left 2 pairs of glasses here, and it's also got their mobile phone in. I'm a little bit worried about them driving home with no phone all the way to Bournemouth, but and also my mum's going to panic if she realises she hasn't got her handbag, so I'm kind of hoping that they don't stop on the way home and she doesn't realise till she gets there. I've left a message on their answer phone at home. The other thing I thought, I mean, we all managed for years without phones, didn't we? So, you know, without mobile phones, so it's not the end of the world. But the thing is, you would know you'd know people's phone numbers. I mean, I know Ashley's mobile off by heart. I have no idea what William's is, not a clue. I know our home phone number off by heart, but I'm pretty sure my mum and dad, because we've changed our phone number when we've moved, and I don't think they'd know my phone number without having their mobile phone with it in. I'm thinking it's quite important that and I don't think William would know any of our numbers without having his mobile phone with him, you know. I think we ought to try and memorise phone numbers. I know my mum and dad's phone number because they've had the same number since I was a kid, but and I know their mobile number off by heart, so I'm quite good at remembering numbers, but I ought to get Will to memorise some numbers. That's a good idea, isn't it? Just a passing thought. Anyway, yes, so I've got a load of paper on my desk that needs dealing with, receipts and bits of paper and a couple of bills that need paying, so I'm going to deal with that, clear my desk. Then I've got a load of relists that need doing, so I'm going to do those. And I got to do my packaging today. I've got to publish yesterday's vlog. It's all uploaded. I need to do that next. And there's a couple of other things on my list as well that I can't think what they are at the moment, but just bitty things. And then this afternoon I'm going to have a break for the afternoon. I'm going to try and catch up on some YouTube, and I've got a really good book at the moment that I'm enjoying, so I'm going to have a read and catch up on some YouTube this afternoon, and maybe a small nap because I had such a blimmin' awful night last night. And sorry, my mind was going on a different schedule, different train of thought to what was coming out of my mouth there. I'm back to thinking about my mother's handbag. Yes, and then do my packaging after that. That's my plan. I haven't sold loads this weekend, so there's not loads of packaging to do. Anyway, my battery light is flashing, so I'm going to catch up with you a bit later, go and get some stuff done, catch up with you later, and yeah. Oh, other fun fact while I'm thinking about it, an engine management light has come on in my car. There was a slight issue with it before I picked it up, and I knew it might come on, but it's come on, so it's got to get back to the garage tomorrow. So we're nearly there with the car. It will get sorted this week, I hope. Fingers crossed. It's about 12 o'clock. It says it's 0050 on my car clock because I haven't yet reset it. Car talking, isn't this nice? I'm going to take the holder out of the car and put it into Will's car, which I'm going to be driving again tomorrow while my car goes back in. So at least I'll be able to do car chat during Vlogmas. Light is still on in the car. I'm just whipping out to Tesco's to get some petrol. Ashley's taken his mother home. I've really cracked on quite well in the last couple of hours and got quite a lot of my list done. So when I get home, that's the right order of words, I'm going to spend a bit of time having a tidy up in my bedroom and hopefully catch up on some YouTube videos. I think I've got about 45 in my watch later, ridiculously, so I need to do some catching up because there's going to be lots of Vlogmas videos to watch as well. What am I trying to say here? Yes, so yeah, I'm just going to go and get petrol so the car has some petrol. I've also packed up my mum's handbag and my dad's glasses, and I got them on UPS next day. I can drop it off tomorrow morning when I drop off my parcels, and it will be with them by 10:30 on Tuesday. It was about 17 quid, so not too bad. Yeah, so that's good. So I'll drop that off in the morning, and then it'll be with my mum by Tuesday morning, so not too bad. I'm really worried that she's going to panic when she hasn't got her handbag, and I'm waiting to hear from them. They should be home in the next sort of half hour or so, I would think. Yeah, so a quiet rest of the day is planned today. I just looked at my diary for next week, or this week coming, and I have got literally nothing in it until Saturday. Nothing planned at all, so it's going to be a really good week for work. Not so good in terms of Vlogmas, but I'm planning a couple of trips outsourcing a bit, so I can take you with me for that. Oh my god, the traffic is horrific. Great huge queue of cars. Should I go somewhere else for my petrol? I don't know. Excuse the horrible lighting. I have dreadful lighting in my office. It's time to pick today's charity. So here it is. And it is Bowel Cancer UK, which was suggested by Jill Davidson. And Jill's, I've got notes that from little stories that people told me, and Jill told me that her dad died from bowel cancer. My father-in-law also died from bowel cancer, so yeah, it's a really good charity. I'm pleased that one has come up because that means something to me as well. So let me look it up and tell you a little bit about it. So a lot of their work seems to be around raising awareness of bowel cancer, which I think is quite important because I'm not sure people are familiar with the symptoms. I know a little bit about it from having obviously my father-in-law, but yeah, they raise awareness in lots of different ways, and they've got a forum on their website for sort of support for people who've been diagnosed, and they do talks for community groups. You can book a talk for any sort of community group about sort of the symptoms of bowel cancer and just general work around raising awareness. And I think that's really good. So if you're involved in any community group or you think that would be beneficial, I think that they would. It seems like you can just book a talk through the website, which would be great, wouldn't it? I think that's Sorry, I also meant to say that they do a lot of work into research. I've just been reading up some of their different research projects that they're currently involved in, with regards to genes for bowel cancer and improving treatment and different surgical options. There's lots and lots of research going on, which again is really important work, isn't it? Okay, here we are on the random number generator, and I'm going to just generate that for today, and it is 5. So I'm going to donate £5 to bowel cancer. Donation is done, and I am also done with work. Oh God. Don't want to drop your camera like that because it doesn't do it any good at all. Although it looks better a bit blurry, I think. Right, I'm going to take you and show you what's in the advent calendars, and I am done for the day with work. It's 17:01. Just packed up all my parcels, done a few drafts ready for tomorrow's listings, just to get a little bit ahead. I like to start the week feeling quite organised and, you know, just ready to start the week ahead, sort of clean sheet, ready to get into it. And, yeah, let's go and look at what's in the advent calendars anyway. Reg has taken to lying. He spent almost all day today lying on top of his advent calendar, guarding it with his knife. Are you with your advent calendar? Oh yeah, he doesn't like the treats in it at all. He doesn't eat them, he'll sniff them a bit. In fact, I think today's treat is... Yes, there's today's treat. It's still under there, uneaten. But you're very happy lying on your advent calendar, aren't you? It's a nice cushion. You're balanced on top of 3 candles. Right, today... this one came out the green one, which is the L calendar. This is a Nails Ink nail polish, and it's sort of it's not showing perfectly, but it's a sort of dusky pink. In fact, it's very similar to the pink in my wallpaper. The pink in my wallpaper, yeah. So dusky. It's called Antisocial Climber, and it's matte, and I really quite like it actually. I need to redo the nail polish on my toes, so I might use that. In the other advent calendar we had Micellar Water by Laboratoire Filorga. That's a brand that I've heard of, but I have not ever used anything, I don't think. Physiological cleanser and makeup remover. That's quite a nice size for... I like to take a micellar water. I usually take a little small... In fact... this size of the Garnier one when I go away on holiday, but that's actually quite a nice size for a weekend away, isn't it? Because I don't need one quite that big. So yeah, we'll give that a go. That's nice. Right, I think I'm going to go and put my pyjamas on and watch an episode of The Sinner with Ashley. We've got 3 episodes left, I think, of the second series, or 2 episodes left maybe. I enjoyed it to start with, then I went the next few episodes I wasn't sure, and the last one I quite enjoyed it again, although I am finding it a little bit predictable. But yeah, that's what we're watching at the moment, and I'm also watching Grey's Anatomy. I think I've said that already, the latest season that's just on Amazon Prime. So pyjamas, The Sinner, and Ashley's making a fish pie for dinner. We've had lots of remnants of fish, or bits of various fish. We had some smoked salmon fillet. Salmon fillet, the slightly smoked one, not smoked salmon. Does that make sense? We had some sea bream, and we had some prawns, I think he's got out. So yeah, lovely fish pie for dinner. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it even more as I'm not making it. I've just lit this candle. It's Champagne Toast, which is Bath and Body Works one, and I think the notes in it are champagne, wild berries and sweet orange, I think it is. It's quite a subtle one. Some of the Bath and Body ones can be quite in your face, which is lovely some of the time, and I love the really strongly scented ones. But just this evening in my bedroom, I wanted something a bit subtle. I'm going to have a face mask. Sunday night is quite often a face mask night, and I feel like something nourishing, moisturising would be nice. So I'm going to go and see what I can find. And yeah, I've been catching up on YouTube. Ashley cooked a lovely fish pie for dinner, which was very tasty. And we caught up on with, I said to you earlier about The Sinner. It was actually the last episode we had to watch, which we watched. it still left some questions, really. I didn't think the second season of The Sinner was great, if I'm honest. Yeah, I wouldn't particularly recommend it. First season was absolutely bloody brilliant, so if you haven't seen the first season, that's worth a watch. And yeah, I caught up on a bit more YouTube. We just watched an episode of MasterChef The Professionals. We're enjoying that. We dip in and out of that generally, but we've watched all the ones this season. So eBay have been quite quiet today, but this evening I've had quite a few nice sales come in, so that's good. I packaged everything up to about 4 o'clock, so I've got a few more to package now in the morning. And Monday again tomorrow, so soon. Love a Monday. Do love a Monday. Anyway, I'm going to go and find a face mask and read some of my book. I might finish it this evening, in fact, and enjoy my candle and just generally enjoy the rest of Sunday evening. I hope everybody else had a good Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow in the next Vlogmas.